The Flash is a student forum.
For students, produced by students.
Students make all content decisions.
Research, write,
shoot and broadcast.
News stories they deem important to the Eastview community.
Stay tuned for The Flash.
Hey Eastview, I'm Gabby.
And I'm Kyle.
Today we have a spectacular show for you.
First, we have a recap of the youth climate strike that happened past Friday.
And we're going to take a look at some landmarks right here in Minnesota.
And lastly, we have a couple of Eastview twins on the spotlight of our show today.
Stay tuned for The Flash.
Hey Gabby, what were you doing last Friday?
Oh, I was just at school. Why?
Well, last Friday was no ordinary Friday for youth climate activists around the world. Iqra has the story.
It is 25 degrees on March 15th. In what seems to be chilling weather condition stands a heated crowd for a heated aspiration.
I'm Eqra reporting from the State Capitol building, and as you can see, it is very passionate here, but there is passion for a good reason.
Students all over the world were expected to skip school on this day to demonstrate against climate change. Some had skipped a day of school for their calling.
She's 6.
And she's skipping school to attend this event?
Yes, she is.
Why is that?
Because it's really important, and I think they've been really inspired by some of the other kids that they've seen taking steps around the world and interrupting the daily order of things to send a message.
Is it worth it?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's better than going to school.
It's more important than going to school?
Well, yeah, because we don't have important classes.
Some had skipped for less. Some were here to enact change.
In the European Union, they've already dedicated, I think it's $1 and $3 to climate change, and I just hope that we can get that happen today because of major companies that are supporting it, and that it's just a big problem with corruption in the government.
The protest's overall goal is for immediate policy change. Children our age are no longer waiting for change. Right now, they're making that change. Signing off for The Flash, this is Iqra.
More information about the protest can be found on the youthclimatestrikeus.org.
That's not the only thing that's going on in Minnesota. We have so many destinations and landmarks that we do not take advantage of. Tyler has the story.
What do you think is the largest tourist attraction in Minnesota?
Mall of America, hands down.
When people say Minnesota, they think Mall of America.
Here I am in the Mall of America and only driving distance from Apple Valley, Minnesota. This, along with many other attractions, shows us how great we have it in Apple Valley.
So, in general, working at the mall for the number of years that I have, about 60% of the people who come to shop at the mall are actually from Minnesota. 40% comes from outside of Minnesota. About 30% of that is coming from the greater United States. 10% comes from outside of the U.S.
So, how long have you lived in Apple Valley?
All my life.
All right. And so, how often have you gone to like the Minnesota Zoo or the Mall of America?
Not a lot, maybe a couple times in the summer during the year.
There's a couple of things that people explicitly said is that like they come to the mall, or they come to Minnesota just for the mall. Like people who are here for the first time talk about how big it is, and like I come here all the time and I just don't feel like it's that big.
Signing off for The Flash, this is Tyler.
We truly do have so many things in Minnesota that we do not take advantage of. We have a major mall and 2 big cities right next to each other.
Speaking of twins, do you ever wonder what it's like to grow up with a twin?
Well, lucky for you, Will has a story.
Are you guys twins? Someone's like, oh, can you read each other's minds?
Asked if you can like feel other people,
Twin
like
telepathy?
others' pain. Yeah, telepathy.
Yeah, we're like little 3rd graders. And then I got into class, I sat down on her spot, she sat down on my spot. And then her teacher just looked at me and she's like, Nicole. And then I was pretending I didn't hear. I was like, huh.
I am. No, that's me, for sure.
Me. Oh no, definitely me.
No, you get in car crashes.
I'm the much better
You have
driver.
gotten multiple car crashes.
He'll eat food with his earbuds in, and he's like, any food, you eat it with your AirPods
You're
in.
mad because you don't have AirPods.
I don't like when she doesn't open up, because like when something's wrong, like I can sense it or like whatever.
She likes to take my clothes.
We like talk way more, like we're open about like our feelings.
We're a package, we go to the same places together.
Like, if I'm having girl problems, she'll be there, she'll be like, what are you doing?
Like with other twins that I know, they're not as close as we are. And it's like, I'm blessed to have this.
Yeah. Hey Kyle, have you heard all the physics music videos that the seniors have made?
I actually haven't, no.
Well, here's some highlights.
I can hear you.
Aye, aye, Miss B.
Oh. That's 637 times that 10-6. Or 50 grams is about 1 pound.
I am a display of lyrical eloquence. I'm displaying physics excellence.
And they call me silly, save you a milli, help you out and get you a really good grade on that test.
You get the mess of our world.
My stickers are filling, my calc is solving. You want the answers? Boy, please, that's cheating.
I don't know about you, but I'm admitting now that I love physics. Ow!
Pull up with the stickers on God, getting A's on the test, no fraud.
Meet me in the physics room. Meet me in the physics room.
Cedric, no! Cedric, come on! Cedric, no! Cedric! No! No, not again, Cedric! Oh! Oh my God!